meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the 1804 show. Chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and I'm back with another episode. Hit like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. Um, I just wanted to come on here and just be honest tonight. I see everybody comments. A lot of people text messages and inbox messages, DMs. But uh, today I haven't had a good day. Like I'm really just going through the notions and stuff like that. But I just wanted to come on here and just, I know you guys know my story because I talk about it a whole bunch of times. But I still going through life without my brother, and I'm okay about it. And I was doing so well, I was doing so good. And it just hit me once again. And I don't think men ever talk about grief, don't talk about losing somebody that they love because they don't want to seem weak, they don't want to seem like they're vulnerable or anything like that. Because people usually use it against them later on when they show their emotions and their sensitive side. But I will be that sacrificial lamb tonight. I really miss my big brother. And to this day, I feel like it wasn't fair how everything went down. Like he should still be here. He should still be in my life. He should still be giving me advice, coming over my house, eating me out of house and home. But he's not. And and life be so hard, life be so tough. Especially when everybody doing their own thing. Yeah, you have to protect that vulnerability, but I just can't protect mine anymore. If what I'm talking about tonight is going to help somebody, I would do that. I would sacrifice my vulnerability to help somebody just to make sure that they're not alone, that they're not feeling bad. by themselves because I'm going through it right now. But yeah, it just, life, it's hard. And when you realize how life and how difficult it is, you don't want to be around anybody that's making it harder. You don't want to be around anybody that's low vibrational, that gossip, that's a hater, that's a procrastinator, that's a drunk, that's a junkie, because you appreciate life a lot better when you have lost someone closest to you and you learned how to live without those particular people. It gives you perspective. It gives you just a newfound appreciation. Because we from Saginaw, man, and a lot of us has lost people that meant a lot to us forever. And it just seemed like everybody just gets drunk, everybody gets high, everybody's just become promiscuous and change for the worse instead of changing for the better. And I was able to survive that depression. And I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm all that. Because I almost died. I almost gave up. I almost said, fuck this shit, fuck everybody. Because the people that was around me when all this happened is no longer around me. And I don't blame them, or I have no type of animosity towards nobody because everybody can't handle or can't be supportive when someone loses somebody like that. And I learned to forgive those people, but it's just everybody just be expecting you to go back to normal after you go through something like that. But your normal is over. Whatever person that you was or whatever your mindset was, your emotional side was, it's over, it's gone. And you just gonna have to live all over again or find out how to live over again. You don't just snap out of that shit like that, especially when those people meant a lot to you. It don't work like that. And I just have my moments. I have my way of dealing with it by isolating myself. And you shouldn't have to isolate yourself from people, but people just love to drain you or just love to tell their problems and bring them onto you and act like you don't have any problems or that you're flawless and you just living carefree, but it don't work like that. But yeah, it's just today, after that status, I really broke down and just began to reminisce. And everybody has this thing or their coping mechanism and stuff like that. And that's just my show. Because if it wasn't for the show, I don't know where I would be. I don't know what would have happened or how I was going to be able to manage all of that if I didn't have an outlet or just doing something productive. But tonight, I just want to say that I'm no different from nobody else. I'm human. I have my own trials and tribulations like everybody else, and I don't sit and just wear a mask. I just be very cautious about who I let in and who I tell my secrets and my thoughts, my true thoughts to. But I still just feel as if I would never get over it. And that's cool. It's just my personal battle that I deal with throughout my life and just have trouble sleeping. But I'm just doing my best with the cards that I'm dealt with, but also just acknowledging that it's okay, that it's cool, that it's fine. I have nothing to be ashamed about because everybody has their own feelings and their own memories of certain people. So I just try my best to make sure that I don't allow things to consume me. But you just got to keep it real. And I just think that people should be more honest about when they're breaking down or they need some space, what's really bothering them. Because they always say that social media is the wrong place to be open, but I just think that it's the right place because all we see is negativity all day, but we don't see transparency. We don't see humanity because it's a lot of characters that's being put out into the forefront, knowing that they're not who they portray or who they post to be. They're not posting their real thoughts. They're not posting them real selves. You know what I'm saying? Everything is filtered. Everything is oversaturated. But this is right here. This is real life, and this is my life. And I had to be strong. When I was weak, I was still strong because I wasn't going to lose myself enough for me to not get to the next level. Because when all this started, I had no idea about depression until it hit me. I had no idea about PTSD until all this happened. And it just allowed me to be more compassionate, to be more understanding, because so many people be ready to give up on you so quickly. They don't try to walk in your shoes. They don't try to understand or look at it from your viewpoint because they selfish. It's a selfish world we live in, and this doesn't exclude family and friends because everybody has their own thing and or going through something, but everybody isn't trying to bypass what they got going on to make sure that you're okay. Because it's easy for a person to tell you that they love you, but action speaks louder than words. Because I'm not asking for people to be there for me, but if you do care about me, make an attempt, make an effort, because I don't want anybody to feel like that I'm not going through something or that I'm untouchable or invincible, because I'm not. I just deal with things a lot better, but I just miss my brother. I miss him. And no matter what, he will always be in my heart. He will always be a part of me. But I just wish that he was here right now in a physical and just to hear his voice again and just wonder what he would look like now at 49 years old. But I just wanted for people to just really understand, just, make sure that you're there for your strong friends. Make sure that you appreciate who you still have. You never know when somebody gonna go. Learn how to treat people better. Be careful what you say to them, because you never know when the last time you're gonna see or speak to a person. Just be careful with your words, because you can't take them back after they come out your mouth. You can't renege. You know what I'm saying? You can't return to sender once that energy is put out. And then when they die, you feeling bad, you feeling terrible, and the guilt is going to eat you up. So you have to be very cautious about how you leave with people. Because I regret that every day. That's why I let people kind of like talk shit to me. And I don't say much because I don't want to have that regret like I do now with my brother. Because, we had our words, we had said some things, and I was going to fight him. I was going to just meet up with him. We was all going to crash out. I was going to do something out of anger. And then 2 hours later, he passes away. And 6 hours later, I found out. And I felt horrible. I never felt that much pain. I just felt like it was like a cancer that was in my body. And couldn't move, couldn't talk, couldn't breathe. And that shit real, man. And I just tell people you don't want to ever feel that, but everybody's going to feel it. But I just felt it when I did, and I know many others had experienced this, but they just keep it quiet. They don't really be open. But I'd rather be open. I'd rather be honest. I'd rather be real about it, because I just want people to just understand, like, don't take people that you still have, that you're still accessible, for granted. But yeah, grief is such a horror story. It's like, the movies and the TV shows that we fascinated about, that we are big fans of. It's just one of those things that can't be depicted or captured on camera unless you experienced it for real. And it changes you depending on how you respond to it. It could change you for the better, or it could change you for the worse. And that's why you have to have a plan. That's why you have to make sure that you know who you are and that you know your limitations. But yeah, my brother was everything to me. I know that because I still dress like him. I still act like him to a certain extent. And I was his twin. So I know that he played a huge impact in my life. And regardless of how everything went down, I always look at the beginning. I always look at the times when I was little, when I was a teenager, when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Those were the good times for me. That's when I really got to know him, was during my early 20s. And those were the best times of my life. Because now it's just tough because he missed out at my peak when I actually woke up and got my shit together and became my own man. But I just think about what if. What if we would have had sat down and talked it all out, regardless of what happened, if all would have been forgiven or it would have still been the same. But I know deep down he knew I loved him, and I know that he loves me. And I just do my best every day to become a better Will, become a better William, become a better man, better person, and just don't go back to the bad side. Don't rewind. Always fast forward. But yeah, so just want everybody to know that I'm okay, that I'm fine. It's just tough, it just sucks. And just want people to, when they going through that or if they dealing with that in silence, you can always call me, you can always talk to me. I'm listening. You're not by yourself, you're not alone. But just quit telling people how to grieve and quit telling people when to stop it. Because it lasts forever. That's something that has no time limit on, and you can't tell people how to handle it. Just be a friend, be a loved one, and support that person. And cry out. Cry it out. But yeah, I just don't know what else to say. But yeah, we all gonna be all right. And just take it easy on yourself. Don't feel like that you're alone, because you're not alone. And I'm not alone. So that's why I talked to you guys tonight. And because if anything, I'm not going to front for nobody. But I'm praying for everybody going through this too. But it's just my turn for now, and I have no shame. So I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share this video, pass it on, and God bless. Peace.